Hello YouTube. In this video I'm going to be showing you the playing techniques, well in particular the thumb drag playing technique of this fella, this happy looking chappy, Mr. George Formby, 30s and 40s British comedian, famous in his day for playing the ukulele. Little instrument like this, in case you're wondering what ukulele is, you're probably not, but there you go. I think it's fair to say George's techniques could be sort of brought down to four aspects. Obviously the one in this video we're going to be looking at is the thumb drag, and by the way, even if you're not a George Formby fan, it's still a great way of playing to accompany your voice and for the solos, whichever style of music you're doing. So we'll have a look at that. The other techniques George used commonly, well, this one quite controversial, I think. The fan, used to do the fan, so called, obviously so called because your hands play in the motion of a fan, I suppose. See that? We shan't look into too much detail of that in this video. I think it's a little bit controversial because if you ever watch George doing this, he did it a lot in films. For example, if you look on YouTube, They Can't Fool Me is a good example. Fan Like Fanny, I can tell it by horoscope. He does the fan. But why it's controversial is if you actually study it, watch it, you can see that he's actually miming to his pre-recorded split stroke. Basically, his fingers are doing this, but he's not actually playing it. I'm sure he probably could do it, but he doesn't do it in the films. Doesn't do it properly anyway. Check him out. They Can't Fool Me, Fan Like Fanny, horoscope. See what you mean. A little bit controversial, but there we go. You could fool cinema goers because they go in the cinema, watch it once, and wouldn't know. But now with YouTube and re-watching the videos and the films, you can actually study that he's doing all this business but playing like this. Which brings us on to this, which is the split stroke. The split stroke, is second of his techniques, is basically like this. Split stroke. Within the split stroke there's a third technique called the triple, or sometimes known as the shake, which is like this. But the one we're going to be looking at today is the thumb drag, which is this. So called because of the thumbs basically dragging behind the fingers, you can see. And it's a great technique to use just to when you sing in to accompany your voice, so it's not, your instrument's not too intrusive. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. There you go, something like that. Anyway, before we actually commence to look at the thumb drag, probably the simplest of the George Formby techniques, we need to check out the action of our instrument, of our ukulele. Now the action, when people, or ukulele players, talk about an action, it's basically relating to the distance between the string and the main body of the instrument, whether it's a ukulele like this or a cheap uke banjo like this. The distance between the, as you can see, this is quite a, if it's high up away from the body of the instrument, you describe it as a high action. If it's close by, a low action. Usually instruments like this, sort of a mid-range ukulele like this, that you buy nowadays, modern music shops, are usually set up okay 9 times out of 10, unless you buy a really cheap one, of course, you've got problems. So I don't tend to have to worry about instruments like this. But if you've got a uke banjo, an old one perhaps, or one like me, you've banged together with miscellaneous parts. I've done a video on this one, by the way. If you check my channel out, you'll see that I've done this just 2 parts banged together. I shan't go into detail here. But sometimes you do get a problem with high action, like this one. There is ways you can sometimes help the action on a uke banjo, usually by the bridge. If you get the bridge and some sandpaper, bring it down, then it does make your action lower. If you're wondering why a low action is essential, by the way, for the George Formby style of playing, which I forgot to mention, obviously the lower the action the better. You can play fast. George did play very fast. To play fast, you do need a low action. So you need to find a part on your instrument where you can guide, where the bass of the instrument guides you across the strings. So it's not just a matter of playing the strings. You can do it just by playing the strings, but certainly not fast. Your fingers tend to get caught. So you need a part of the instrument to guide you, like the neck I'm playing here. So anyway, check your instrument out, make sure your action's low. I say I've got a uke banjo, my action's high, so that's great. All I need to do is sand the bridge down, bring it down, and I've got a ukulele with a low action, like George Formby. Unfortunately, it's not quite that simple. The reason it's not that simple is when you do bring your action down, sometimes it causes other problems. For example, you bring in the old strings down there, you can get fret buzz because it's so close to the strings. You also lose volume a lot of the time and quality of tone. So you have to compromise between a low action and good sound quality, really. So there we go. Anyway, on with the thumb drag. I'll use this ukulele again. I want to break the thumb drag down into 3 sections to make it simple. If you want to play along with me, you can tune your instruments in G, C, E, A in the C tuning. Here's the G, G, C, E, A. There you go. We don't want to worry about the chords at this stage, obviously. So we just keep it nice and simple. We just leave our finger on the C chord, 3rd fret down, and forget about that. Anyway, the first stage of the thumb drag, we're going to do just 4 down strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not using the thumb at this point, just the index finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you keep them nice and even, nice even tempo. A good tip for this is actually to tap your foot at the same time. 1, 2, can't see my feet, obviously, down here. I'm tapping my feet at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. Stage 1. The next one a little bit more complicated, but nothing to worry about. This time we're going to do the same, but between the 3 and the 4, we're going to put an and in. That's and as in A and D. We're going to go on an upstroke with the index finger. Still not using the thumb, just the index finger. We're going to put an and in on an upstroke. I'll show you. Easier. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Doing it slowly at first to demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's the same whatever instrument you're using, whether you're using a ukulele. I saw a ukulele banjo. I'll do it on this as well, just to show you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, this time, this is the 3rd stage and the most complicated, the one that takes a little bit of practice. Before the 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're going to follow the finger down with a thumb. So it's like this. I'll do it really slowly. It's actually more difficult to do it slowly when you've been doing it for years than quickly. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all I've done, exactly the same as what we've practiced, 1, 2, 3, but with the thumb following the index finger after 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, up, down. 1, 2, 3, up, down. 1, 2, da, 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 da. So you got this tempo, you got this sort of beat. Da, 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 da. Down, down, finger, thumb, up, down. So we try it slowly together and then we'll speed up a little bit. So it's da, 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 da. Da, 2, 3, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. I also like to point out when you are playing the strings with the thumb, you're not actually, to be fair, you're not really playing all 4 strings. Sometimes you're just catching the top 2 or maybe the top 3 strings and not catching the. So don't worry about making sure your thumb strikes all 4 strings. You still get the same effect with 2 strings or 3 strings like this. Da, 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 da. So we do it together one last time on this one again. Slightly different tuning, but never mind. But anyway, da, 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 da 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 da. So I'll give you a quicker burst of that song again, a little bit of Lean on Lamppost using the thumb drive. I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. So that's all it is. Da 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 da. As simple as that. Well, if you do find this video useful, and I do get quite a few hits on it, then I will look into the other techniques, as I mentioned, the fan, the split stroke and the triple or shake, and look at those in depth as well. I certainly hope you find it useful. Good luck with your playing and keep practicing. Thank you for watching.